on the rise. Soludo's 3 years journey of outstanding achievements and transformational leadership.
I, Charles Chukwuma Soludo, do solemnly swear,
In March 2022, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, CFR, became the democratically elected governor of Anambra State. Upon taking his oath of office with his deputy, Dr. Onyekachukwu Ibezim, he pledged to initiate a transformative era characterized by economic growth, enhanced security, and significant infrastructural development. Today, we reflect on Governor Soludo's 3 years in office, a period defined as revolutionary with audacious reforms, innovative policies, and a steadfast commitment to the people of Anambra State. The governor came prepared for the job Ndi Anambra employed him for. When Soludo took office, there were enormous challenges he met on ground. The state was nearly insolvent, with inadequate infrastructure and escalating security concerns. With clear determination, he envisioned transforming Anambra into a livable, prosperous, smart mega city, a desirable place to live, learn, invest, work, relax, and enjoy. Guided by the 3 documents, including the People's Manifesto, the Anambra Vision 2070, and the Transition Committee Report document, as well as the philosophy of one state, one people, one agenda, he envisions for Anambra to become a hub of sustainable prosperity in Africa, where individuals who choose to live outside of Anambra will do that by choice and not under duress or due to lack of opportunities. Because of the potential and strategic location of Anambra State, Governor Soludo envisioned a state like Dubai, positioned as a commercial, logistics, and entertainment tourism destination, and Africa's tech and industrial hub like Silicon Valley. By optimally mining its human capital, which is Anambra's most important resource, like Taiwan. Anambra is about the size of Dubai in landmass and has very little natural resources like Taiwan, but with a highly enterprising population. To realize his vision for the state, Soludo's administration launched 5 key solution pillars: security, law and order, infrastructure and economic transformation, human capital and social development, governance and new value system, and environment, clean and green environment. Notably, the Soludo administration adheres to a mantra of doing more with less, ensuring that every naira is utilized efficiently for the benefit of Ndi Anambra. By prioritizing strategic investments in infrastructure, industrialization, digital advancement, and human capital development, Anambra, under Governor Soludo, is quickly establishing itself as a regional economic hub, not just within Nigeria, but across Africa. Security, law and order. When Governor Soludo assumed office, 8 local government areas in the southern region, including Ogbaru local government, were under the control of non-state actors. These non-state actors were later rooted out and normalcy returned to those local government areas. To tackle insecurity headlong, he established a Ministry of Homeland Affairs, the first of its kind, appointed 2 special advisors on security and community security, respectively, and the formation of a special joint task force led to the dismantling of over 60 criminal camps, significantly curbing criminal activities. Additionally, the creation of 7 forward operating bases in Ehiala and Orumba South local government areas, the passage of the Homeland Security Law 2025, which introduced a new security outfit, Agunechemba, a centralized emergency state call center, 5111, and the acquisition of over 200 modern security vehicles, along with 2,000 trained security personnel, Agunechemba, have all reinforced crime prevention, intelligence gathering, and law enforcement efforts. This comprehensive strategy aims to protect communities against threats such as robbery and kidnapping. Governor Soludo also took decisive actions against touting through the creation of the Special Anti-Touting Squad, SASA, effectively restoring order in markets and motor parks, thereby improving conditions for traders and travelers. The judiciary has also undergone a digital transformation, introducing virtual hearings, e-filing, and digitized legal processes, making justice more accessible and efficient. With solar power implemented in 30 courtrooms, the judicial system operates seamlessly without interruptions from power shortages. Moreover, the establishment of small claims courts and multi-door courthouses, as well as Nigeria's first Bureau of Missing Persons, marks significant strides made under the Soludo's administration, enhancing access to justice. Infrastructure and economic transformation. To lay the foundation for ADTS, Governor Soludo embarked on an audacious infrastructure and economic transformation, with his administration currently overseeing the award of 746 kilometers of high-quality roads in 34 months, interconnecting the entire local government areas of the state with an impressive 462 kilometers already completed with stone base and cement stabilization, averaging 12 kilometers of roads per month with erosion control measures. Anambra has never seen such roads before. Under the Operation Zero Potholes initiative, an additional 648 kilometers of roads were completed, including the failed portions of federal roads, especially Onitsha-Owerri Road. The operation is ongoing in 2025. Other signature projects of the administration include the construction of iconic infrastructures like the Ekulobia flyover, the 68 kilometers Amuobia to Ekulobia to Uga Road, the 72 kilometers Agulu to Nnobi to Nnewi Road, and the Ozubulu to Okija dual carriageway, as well as the introduction of a modern bus terminal, which are unprecedented infrastructural developments in the state's history. Quite frankly, many states have multiple times the resources available to Governor Soludo, but were not able to achieve half of what this government has achieved. The dualization efforts on all Trunk A roads across the state is part of Soludo's drive to build for future generations. The revitalized Anambra Road Traffic Management Agency, alongside improved traffic management measures, has notably alleviated congestion. These efforts have opened up economic opportunities, promoted trade, connected forgotten places that had never seen a tarred road before, fostered rural development, and positioned Anambra as the most connected and business-friendly state in southeast Nigeria. Travel times have drastically reduced. Journeys that once took over 2 hours are now completed in under 30 minutes, thanks to Governor Soludo for his revolution in road infrastructure. Governor Soludo's administration has delivered a comprehensive transportation master plan, including plans for rail and water transport, with the state set to have a new government house and governor's lodge for the first time in 34 years. The world-class, eco-friendly, tech-driven mini-city government house and Governor's Lodge comprises new government house and secretariat, Governor's Lodge, Deputy Governor's Complex, 1,050-seater amphitheater, 1,000-seater banquet hall, a presidential lodge, 28 other ancillary buildings, and State House Hospital. Since creation, Anambra's seat of power had been in two different makeshift environments outside the state capital. This audacious project has earned Governor Soludo the name Jinx Breaker. Key infrastructure advancements include expanding and doubling the capacity of the Dr. Alex Ekwueme Square and completing new facilities such as a 17-unit building at the Commissioner's Quarters and a revamped House of Assembly in Awka, amongst others. The establishment of the Solution Fund City in Awka marks a transformative venture in elevating Anambra's leisure and entertainment offerings. Anambra has been transformed from a departure lounge to a destination. Water scarcity has also been addressed with revitalized schemes providing clean and reliable water to urban and rural populations after decades of ineffective projects. Rehabilitation efforts have focused on major urban water sources, ensuring that Anambra's residents finally have access to essential resources. Furthermore, major projects targeting erosion control have been executed in communities like Ebenato, Nobi, and Ezioko, safeguarding against environmental disasters. Two new transformative cities, Awka 2.0 and Onitsha 2.0, are underway, significantly impacting Anambra's economy and urban landscape, including a logistics hub in Onitsha to facilitate regional commerce. In a bold initiative for sustainable energy, Soludo has converted 30,000 diesel streetlights to solar, installed an additional 1,000 solar lights, and aims for 10,000 new units to illuminate the state, bolster security, and stimulate nighttime economic activities. To enhance firefighting capabilities, existing trucks have been refurbished and fire stations equipped with reliable water sources, resulting in a 27% reduction in fire incidents due to faster response times. Governor Soludo's economic transformation agenda has sparked significant growth. His reforms aimed at improving the ease of doing business (EODB) have positioned Anambra 7th among the 36 states and FCT, topping the charts as number 1 in the southern part of the country. In order to relieve the Michael Okpara revolution, he is committed to establishing Anambra as an agro-industrial powerhouse, with plans to plant 10 million economic trees over 6 years. The government has distributed over 2.6 million improved palm and coconut seedlings to 142,000 households and included various trees increasingly becoming rare, such as breadfruit, okwa, bitter kola, akwelu, pawpaw, as part of broader agricultural initiatives. Over time, this is projected to sustainably eliminate poverty in participating households. Revitalizing the Ifito-Ogwari irrigation system is contributing to year-round rice cultivation on 10,000 hectares, enhancing food supply and job opportunities. Governor Soludo is spearheading the development of a world-class mixed-use industrial city, promoting sectors such as pharmaceuticals, automotive manufacturing, and agro-processing. Anambra is emerging as a pharmaceutical hub with the construction of the Oba Pharmaceutical Central Distribution Center, poised to become the largest drug distribution facility in Africa. With a commitment to diversifying its economy, the Soludo administration is also focusing on resource development, including kaolin processing and natural gas production, leveraging Anambra's vast mineral wealth. The annual Anambra Investment Summit has attracted significant investments, leading to multi-billion naira MOUs across various sectors, initiatives that are driving economic expansion and job creation. Moreover, land administration has improved, with over 2,600 land certificates issued promptly, streamlining the process for property owners. The Soludo government established the Anambra State Geographic Information System (ANAMGIS), a deployment of a digitally enabled land administration process that has made it easy to achieve land transfer of title within 72 hours, unlike in the past when it used to take months to secure. Human capital and social agenda. The quality of education in a society is measured by the quality of its public education system. The Soludo administration came in and discovered a huge gap where public education was abandoned and operating below par. Recognizing that human capital is Anambra's greatest asset and the need to mine it for sustainable development like Taiwan, Soludo's administration prioritized education. Implementation of free and quality education in public schools has resulted in a 27.05% boost in enrollment into public primary schools and 10.36% in public secondary schools, bringing Anambra's out-of-school rate down to just 2.9%, the lowest in the country. The goal is to drive it down to zero. This is one of Soludo's ideas of sustainable neo-welfarism and progressivism, leaving no one behind. In response to teacher shortage, 8,115 new teachers drawn from across 18 states of the Federation were hired through a transparent, merit-based selection process, affirming the administration's commitment to educational progress and ending the era of schools without teachers. Digital learning initiatives have been introduced alongside significant investments in refurbishing and constructing schools, particularly in underserved areas. Soludo's government is upgrading 22 public schools to smart institutions, enhancing the learning environment. Community partnerships have fostered educational developments, with significant financial support directed to both returned mission schools and new educational projects across the state. 1.42 billion naira grants have been given to returned mission schools in the state and 700 million naira for mission tertiary institutions, totaling 2.2 billion naira as of 2023. For the first time in the history of the state, schools owned by Pentecostal churches also received government grants and funds, thereby promoting inclusivity. Anambra leads in healthcare as a regional and national champion. Governor Soludo's administration has focused on accessibility and quality, recruiting 1,000 medical professionals and nurses to address personnel shortages and end the era of hospitals without doctors and nurses. Soludo's free antenatal care and delivery services have led to a dramatic increase in the number of women delivering in public hospitals, including over 344 successful cesarean section operations. So far, 102,603 women have accessed care in public health facilities, with zero maternal mortality, making Anambra the second lowest under 5 infant mortality rate state after Lagos. This also portends more money in the pockets of Ndi Anambra. Apart from upgrading the existing general hospitals, Soludo's government has built and equipped 5 brand new general hospitals, with 4 completed and one ongoing. The striking thing about this initiative is that all the hospitals are in the North Senatorial Zone where there is the greatest need, none in the Southern Zone from where the governor hails. This clearly projects the present administration as one that is intentionally building a compassionate society driven by empathy for the poor and forgotten segments of Anambra. To enhance primary health care, 326 centers are being upgraded and equipped with essential resources, including solar power and telemedicine capabilities for remote consultations. Anambra is building a historic trauma center at Chukwuma Odumegu Ojukwu University Teaching Hospital. Soludo's administration has intentionally developed a sustainable youth empowerment program like the revered Igbo apprenticeship system. The One Youth, Two Skills program is promoting entrepreneurship. 5,000 young people have been trained and empowered in the first phase, with the option of additional funding for business ventures. An additional 8,700 youths are currently undergoing training. Indeed, this is new welfareism in action, empowering the youth in a sustainable manner. The establishment of the Solution Innovation District, similar to America's Silicon Valley, aims to foster a hub for technology startups while collaborating with institutions like Microsoft and Wootlab to train over 20,000 youths, impacted about 80,000 young minds with tech-driven initiatives such as Code Anambra Program, Level Up Anambra, and SID Teens Camp, which has contributed to enhancing digital skills among youths. Anambra is also advancing digital infrastructure with a 2,000-kilometer fiber optic last-mile connectivity project with 650 kilometers already laid at zero cost for right-of-way, positioning the state for seamless digital integration. Governance and the new value system. By driving towards the new Oinye Anambra, founded on what the people are known for, which includes hard work, enterprise, and integrity, Governor Soludo is intentionally building from transactional governance infrastructure to transformational governance structure with extreme prudence. His government emphasizes delivering greater value for money, committing to financial transparency and extreme prudence. He has made investments and is achieving remarkable outcomes while spending only 65% of the funds that was available to a prior administration in 2013 alone in 2022, 2023, and 2024. A focus on capital projects, 63% in 2023, increasing to 77% in 2024 and 2025, demonstrates a prioritization of sustainable development over consumption. With careful financial management, Governor Soludo has maintained a debt-free governance model, rejecting opportunities to borrow funds. The Soludo government has significantly improved revenue generation from an average of 2.6 billion naira in 2022 to an average of 3.6 billion naira in 2025, representing more than 38% increase. Under Soludo's leadership, governance costs have been reduced by over 80%. For example, his administration met a situation where 137 million naira was spent monthly as facility management, cleaning government offices. It was pruned down to 11 million naira, saving 4 billion in 3 years. This is just one of many instances. His administration has equally provided civil service improvements, including salary increases and timely pension payments. Environment. From the outset, Governor Soludo recognized the environmental challenges facing Anambra, particularly issues of waste management and severe erosion. His administration declared an environmental state of emergency, implementing comprehensive cleanup and renovation efforts. The creation of the Urban Regeneration Council aims to tackle urban chaos, beautifying cities by addressing shanty developments, enhancing public spaces, and improving drainage systems. This has increasingly led to improved aesthetics and health for the people. Okpoko, the most despicable urban slum in the country, has been transformed into New Haven, as the people now call it, with tarred roads, pipe-borne water, general hospitals, street lights, free education, free antenatal and delivery services. The next big step, road ahead. The Soludo-led government will continue to consolidate and expand existing programs and policies across all sectors. The following and more will form Governor Soludo's administration's thrust and focus in the coming days, weeks, and months. The Anambra Mixed Use Industrial City, AMIC, presents a compelling opportunity for investors to engage with the expanding industrial and manufacturing sectors. It provides incentives for setting up manufacturing facilities, warehouses, and logistics hubs. Meanwhile, the Awka and Onitsha New Cities developments are focused on creating vibrant commercial logistics hubs and residential spaces, tech parks, and hospitality centers, all designed with smart city principles in mind. The Solution Innovation District (SID) also encourages investment in technology, education, and real estate, aiming to foster an innovative and technology-friendly environment. Upcoming Awka Marriott Hotel is set to serve both business and leisure travelers, providing premium accommodation, dining options, wellness facilities, and business amenities. The hotel, which will be to Anambra what Transcorp Hotel is to Abuja, will signpost the development of the new Awka. With the Anambra State Electricity Policy and Anambra State Integrated Resource Planning IR report in place, as well as Anambra State Electricity Bill passed into law, the next big agenda is the unveiling of the Anambra State Electricity Market. The unique thing about this is that the market will be private sector driven. The state will handle the regulatory and policy matters, while private investors are encouraged to come into the state and play in the various energy value chains, including the generation, transmission, distribution, among others. To ensure that Anambra actively participate in the development of their homeland, the Anambra State government is introducing a public-private community partnership initiative called Soludozie Anambra. This platform will enable Anambra to engage in community development through a crowdfunding approach. The process will both be engaging and transparent. This initiative is set for launching in May. Watch out! Furthermore, the state is advancing several infrastructural projects, including the intra-city rail transport system and port development, which hold potentials for investors in infrastructure, technology services, and public-private partnerships. Additionally, the development of new markets, especially the Onitsha main market, and the offer of existing ones offer prospects for modern infrastructure upgrades, emphasizing digital transactions, green energy solutions, and improved waste management practices. To enthrone smart education, the SID 1 Million Digital Tribe Initiative and Startup Ecosystem is already on course, as well as the new tertiary education ecosystem, tech and leadership, finishing schools, new University of Education, Smart Nursing College. The Comprehensive Cancer Oncology Diagnostics and Treatment Center is coming up, while the full potential of Ogbunike Cave Owerri Zukalia waterfalls and Agulu Lake will be unlocked. City planning and urban regeneration efforts will be deepened as well, while Anambra Student Bursary Scheme and Smart Farms Sustainable Livelihoods Initiative will be mainstreamed. Even for the fiercest critic, Governor Chukwuma Soludo has not only been a reformer, a builder, and a jinx breaker, but a revolutionist with an audacious visionary power never seen before. And as Governor Soludo would say, Ndi Anambra and indeed the world ain't seen nothing yet. The Soludo revolution continues. As Governor Chukwuma Soludo's term progresses, he envisions Anambra as a shining example of progress and hope in Nigeria, upholding his commitment to inclusivity, transparency, and accountability. For his outstanding contributions and achievements, Soludo has been honored with numerous awards, including Governor of the Year accolades and recognition for infrastructure development and fiscal responsibility. Some of the awards include Sun Governor of the Year Award 2024, Vanguard Good Governance Award 2024, Champion Newspapers Governor of the Year on Infrastructure and Development 2023, Daily Independent Governor of the Year Urban Renewal 2024, Leadership Scorecard Magazine Democracy Governor of the Year 2024, Wave Publishers Limited Africa Achievers Gold Award 2024, New National Star Newspaper Man of the Year Award 2024, Primary Healthcare Leadership Award, Regional and National Champion 2024, the Pharmaceutical Society Nigeria Personality of the Year Award 2024, Icon of Transformation 2024 by Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Award of Ambassador of Nursing 2024 by the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, Anambra State Council, Best Supporting MSME Governor in Southeast Nigeria 2024 by SMEDAN, Dr. Michael Okpara Leadership Prize Award 2024, Best State in Digital Technology Development 2023, Best State in Digital Infrastructure Technology Development 2023, National Daily Award of Excellence, Most Outstanding Innovative Leadership Award 2022, Award of Excellence in recognition of his contribution to uplifting education in quality leadership 2023 by Christopher University, Mowe, Grand Pillar of Moral Education Award 2023, Chaplain Corps Policing Explorers Chapel, Nigeria Broadband Alliance for Nigeria NBAN Broadband Infrastructure Excellence Award 2025, Father of Ecumenism 2023 by Christian Council of Nigeria, ranked number 1 in Nigeria for Fiscal Transparency 2023, ranked number 3 in Nigeria for Fiscal Sustainability 2024. While the journey has been challenging, his focus remains steadfast on achieving a prosperous Anambra for generations to come. This is just the beginning. The journey to the African Dubai Taiwan Silicon Valley continues.